Go. Welcome back to the Sonic Locker Room. This is Bill Althouse of Sideliner Sports, and we're celebrating our 18th year bringing you the best and the brightest from Eastern Jackson County and the metro area. And talking about the best and the brightest from Green Valley High School, we've got girls track and field coach Nick Small, senior Courtney Hicks, who runs the 800, the 4x8, and the 4x4, and Talon Schatzer, who competes in the shot and discus. He won the shot put at last week's star-studded lineup at Bill Summer Relays over at William Crispin High School, and was also named the Examiner's Athlete of the Week. Nick, I remember talking with you and Eric Stone, the boys coach, at a preseason practice, and you both were saying, man, we just need to get this season going. You know, they're ready to compete against somebody in a different colored jersey, and conferences next week. I mean, where has this season gone?
And Bill, you hit it right on the head. This season has flown by. And before we, I guess, truly get into this, I just want to thank you for all you do for kids all over the metro. It's been awesome to work with you and alongside you and see just how you bring light to our programs here at Green Valley, but then just all over. And so we appreciate that. But yeah, the season has just kind of flown by. We've gone from track is always fun as far as weather goes. You have everything, snow to rain, to hot days, and just kind of rolling through all of that. The kids were definitely ready to compete, and then we hit the season, and it just goes. It's fun by.
Courtney Hicks, a senior, did everything mean a bit more, or does everything mean a bit more since the biggest meets are on the horizon, being a senior?
Yeah, I would say that this year has definitely been my best year so far in terms of pushing myself and my teammates and all the times we're running. But I think as the season is not coming to an end, because we still do have several big meets coming up, but it's definitely interesting seeing that I only have a couple more meets to PR or hit my times and my splits that I want to. So it definitely has been an interesting season.
Of all the meets I've covered this year, the one topic from every meet is the wind. Have you had to finish an 800 or either one of the 800 or 400 relays with the wind at your face?
Yes, I have. Oh, yes, definitely. I think that the biggest thing with the wind, at least for me with the 800, is just not getting in my head about it. Because when I'm actually racing in a race, I really don't feel it. I think that it's the thought of, oh no, the wind is going to mess me up, it's going to affect my times. But once you're on the line and once you're running and you have all the adrenaline, I don't even know the wind's there. It just is an afterthought. Good
for you. I mean, how long did it take you to deliver that deliver that approach?
Until this year, I don't think I really quite understood that until just about a couple of weeks ago.
Nick, this is a year where I saw my second soccer game where a goalie kicked a ball and it basically came back over her head. The wind was so crazy.
Yeah. It's definitely been a thing for us. I mean, I can't truly understand the physics of it, but I guess our jazz kids love the wind at the face. So that's the one positive thing. But outside of that, I feel like we're always running into the finish line. Never seems to be on the right spot.
Exactly. Well, Courtney, do you run the anchor in the 4x8 and 4x4?
I usually run first leg in the 4x8, and then I'm usually second or third leg in the 4x4.
Okay, so in one, you're the leader of the pack. You're trying to put everyone in the best position for your other three teammates. Do you have a game plan in running that 800?
Oh, yes. I've run the 800 since my 8th grade year, so I definitely feel like it's one of those things I have it down to a science. I get really competitive at the very beginning, the first 200 meters. I usually I usually always end up going out too fast, and then my coach has to tell me to chill out a little bit. But I definitely try to go out really fast and aggressive the first 200 meters, and then keep that pace through the 400. And then to the 600, it's usually just a race to get there, and then the last 200, it's everything you have.
And the 4x4, it's my favorite event at every meet I cover. I can't tell you, Courtney, over the years how many times I've seen a meet determined by the winner of that 4x4. How exciting is that event for you?
Oh, I love the 4x4. It's so fun. I like it because it allows me to, I started doing it my junior year, I would say more, and so it allowed me to be able to run really fast, and also, especially coming from someone who mostly ran the 800, being able to only do one lap was like, oh, wow, this is nice. And
yeah.
And it is so competitive, and it never really made me worried to run it because I knew that, I'd be done in like a minute. But I like to be competitive with everyone else, and also it's an event that everyone gets really excited for, which is also fun.
Taylin Schatzer, as you listen to Courtney talking about her senior year, as a junior, does that make you just want to savor every minute a little bit more this year, and also give the other seniors on the team, like Caitlin, seniors on your boys' team, an opportunity to go out with a bang?
Yeah, definitely. Myself as a junior, it's really, I don't want to say hard, but it's going to be difficult at the end of this year, because all of our senior leaders that do a great job, supporting the team and everything, they're all going to be gone, and everyone's going to have to look up to me this next upcoming year. But I think I'm going to be ready to take that stance. But yeah, it's definitely making me savor every moment that I have with them, every practice, making sure to push each other, like me and the other senior throwers, make sure to push each other so that we can try to make it to those state meets together and make us grow as long as we can.
Man, Nick, that sounds like a young man who has a coaching future.
I love that.
Taylin, with all the success that you've had, just how special was it in a showcase event like the Bill Summer Relays to win first in the shot and be named the Examiner's Athlete of the Week?
It was pretty special, especially because I also play football, and I've never really thought of track as more of than a pastime. But really this year, I've picked it up and realized, maybe I can actually do something with this sport, and, getting a couple of medals, I've been like, wow, yeah, no, this actually means a lot to me now. And then, the Bill Summer taking first in a good meet like that with some high competition really opened up my eyes for this year.
Does that give you a little bit added boost, a little bit more confidence heading into the Platte County meet this Friday and then the big conference meet next week?
It definitely gives me a little bit of a boost, but at the same time, it doesn't make me think that is as far as I can go. I know I can still improve, and every day it's another opportunity to get better. So I feel I need to get better for this Platte County meet and conference and even district.
He just keeps showing us that coaching mindsets in his future there. I love these answers.
I love it. How long you been throwing the shot and discus?
Since my freshman year.
They're both throwing sports, but they're so different in the way that you release a shot, release a discus. Do you have a favorite among the two?
It really goes back and forth depending on the week.
it's just whichever one feels better that week is my favorite, pretty much.
Coach, how important is it to have someone like Talon, got a big target on his back now with all the success that he's had recently, but I know the success that the distance runners have, both the boys and girls. You're their cross-country coach, and I know they're fired up and ready to go when track comes around. But, to get some points off the field events and what Talon's done this year is just unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, so what's so fun about track is the 19 different events that we can get kids into is, I feel a little bit like I get to go in the lab and just plug kids in different spots and see, what could happen. Coach Stone and I were talking this weekend about some different things that we could try that kids have never done before, but we're like, hey, this is an opportunity for us. So, that's super exciting part about track. It's a little different than cross country where everybody's just running the same distance.
Sure.
But, when you throw field events into the mix, that's kind of been a really big focus of ours over the last 5 or 6 years. Working through, what does it look like for success in those areas? We've updated a lot of those facilities here at Green Valley, and we're really trying to. We have some of the best coaches around in all of those events, and so when you get kids, like Talon and some of the seniors we've got on that crew on both sides. They just really buy in, and I mean, you can hear it in his responses. It makes me proud just to know, these kids get it. They understand what it takes. They're not satisfied. They're ready to go to the next level for us. And I mean, both of these kids sitting here, we started a thing this year called our all-time top 10, and we went back through the archives and go through a bunch of data and found the top 10 performances in all the events. And both these kids are motivated by that. They're climbing up the list. I think Taylor's second on both shot and disc right now. That's behind some just barely behind a couple of really huge athletes for us. And so, these are just, it's fun. It's fun to watch, and that's why I love track and field.
Nick Small, Courtney Hicks, and Talon Schatzer, we can't thank you enough for joining us today. Can't wait to see what the mad scientist, Coach Nick Small, has ready for us this Friday at Platte County. Next week at the big conference meet. And, guys, you're always welcome here in the Sonic Locker Room.
Thanks, Bill.